So, I've gotten a few messages lately, or at least a couple, saying what people have probably already figured out by now.
You have triggered a trap.
And that being that Mr. Xavier Pace, as people like to call him, or some people call him anyway, or as he's more known by the Super Itachi or Perfection the Natural Selection, has gotten his channel back. No doubt some people who know how involved I am with this situation due to my last video on this, especially with the fact that I've had one of his little followers in the form of Dillweed or Rockman as he likes to go by, these days anyway, has been going after me for I think over 2 years now. So probably some of you are wondering, how's Soul reacting to this? Are they taking it well? Are they taking it badly? In all honesty, I
Your pet is overburdened.
I don't care. There is no real point in me freaking out over this, if anything. I mean, yeah, it's going to probably empower Rockman to do more crap against me because apparently his whole thing was some talk shit. What am I doing? Actually, wait, I know why. Anyway, sorry. So, yeah, honestly, I don't care at this point. The reason being, I've honestly just wanted freaking out of this for so damn long that it's crazy. Like, no joke, I've been trying to get out of this mess for so damn long. The only reason I kept ending up in it is because friggin' not Perfection, sorry, Dillweed just keeps dragging me in. When all I really want to do is just say fuck this noise and just walk away from it all. He claims that
Your pet is
I'm
powerful.
causing drama or whatever because if I wanted to walk away I should, or I should just ignore him or whatever. Kind of, as I was saying, kind of difficult to do when one of your biggest fanboys seems to want to point you at me or drag me into it. Hell, the last tweet he bitched about was just me providing context to the fact that the dude was going after me after Luna Saga ended up getting kicked off of Twitter, and me mentioning that he was taking the credit for it was just to say, hey, here's some context for what I'm about to say, which is that Rockman was turning around and saying that I should be catching those hands as well. And he decided to turn around and take that as an offense. When really, Perfection, if you're watching this at any point, that wasn't the intention with that tweet. It was just to say, hey, this is what's going on. So, really, what I'm trying to say here with this is I honestly just want to be left alone at this point. Am I annoyed or whatever that he's back?
Your pet has returned.
A little. I mean, considering the stuff he's done and continues to do, I kind of wish he'd stop, but in all honesty, he's not going to do that. And I've had to deal with I think well over 2 years of this crap. Of it being either him or either Perfection or Dillweed in some form or another choosing to go after me for whatever reason. And as some people probably know from my Twitter and such, it could have gone a lot worse, to say the least. I'm not kidding. I hadn't actually mentioned this to anyone before. Well, besides a few in Discord at one point.
My inventory is full.
But I know this is a bit heavy to have. Why did I do that? Sorry. I know this is a bit heavy to have stuff like Torchlight gameplay on it. But but I figured I should probably say this, and no, this isn't me crying out for attention or anything. It got to the point where I was legitimately considering self-harm. I was getting that stressed out over it. Not over what Perfection was doing to people, though that was a decent part of it, but it was watching people basically break down over the stuff that he'd been doing to them, and knowing I couldn't do anything to help them. Knowing that he was just basically going to get away with it all. For whatever reason he decided. I honestly don't know his reasoning, and I don't really care at this point. Because it's just not worth worrying about. I mean, yeah, like I said, I of course beef with the guy. I've gone at him because he's done shit I disagree with.
You have completed the quest.
He writes his characters, and he then insists that we should write them how he does, and I don't agree with that. If he wants to write his characters that way, that's perfectly cool. He can do it that way. But don't try to force us. I'm reading here, but basically, at the end of the day, I don't want to have to deal with another 2 freaking years of this crap. As much as some people would like to inform me oh hey, Perfection's doing this crap, or he's learned of the fact that you're planning on doing a character that has darker skin because it's based on Sia from Hyrule. Well, it's connected to Hyrule Warriors Sia and the way he acts with that sort of thing. I don't care at this point. I just want to go and have fun writing characters, doing videos and streams or whatever, and just have fun with it without having to freaking worry about, is Perfection gonna come along and do whatever, or is Dewey gonna do it? And yes, I have asked him what it would take to get him off my ass. I've even at one point thought I'd be out of the way because he said it himself. But no. Apparently something triggered him. Or Dewey keeps doing it.
You recovered the glyph so quickly. Your power is growing, my friend. I will open the last room gate.
And yeah. I've even asked him if he could rein Dewey in and get him off my ass. Because I just don't want to have to deal with his shit anymore. So I've even asked the guy, or even asked the dude, what's it going to take to get you to tell Dewey to frig off? Only to get told, I'm not going to daddy him. He can do what he likes. If you gained his ire, then, well, that's your problem. I'm sorry. I know. I basically didn't script this or anything. I'm just basically speaking out my feelings at this point. To put it short, I just don't mention that sort of thing to me again on Twitter and such. He's not gonna stop. And I've had it affect me in real life. To the point where I have actually considered hurting myself because of his crap. I'm done with it. There's really no point to even worrying even the slightest about it. Because at the end of the day, it's just a random dude on the internet that's causing shit.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, yeah, he's...
My pack is full. I am overburdened.
We know of the crap he's been doing and all the other stuff. But...
Your pet has returned.
He just keeps coming back, no matter what you do. So, there's really no point in trying to be all whatever. Or trying to get somebody like me who, at this point, seriously just doesn't want to be involved. Because I've been through the ringer so many times, and at one point, a friend of mine even posted on his YouTube channel and other places that if he wanted to take his W, he could take it, as the shit actually broke me. He was correct.
You have gained fame.
It actually had. No joke, I actually had considered giving up. That's how bad it had gone. No joke. I actually had considered it. Because I just couldn't deal with the crap he was throwing it. They were throwing at me anymore. And what I was doing was just no longer fun. That's why I just want to be left out of it. No longer have to deal with it. Or sit there all wondering, am I going to end up with them coming after
If
me?
this shaking continues, it will destroy the town and collapse the tunnels. Something massive must be stirring below.
You have begun a new quest.
So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying here. It's just keep just whatever he does at this point, not my concern.
Your deeds make a fine darling.
You have gained a task.
So just please just don't mention any of his crap to me again on Twitter, YouTube, anywhere. Please and thank you.